Well, Chelsea were champions and then they finished fifth. Can they be title challengers again this coming season, Stuart Robson, under their new coach, Maurizio Sarri?
I think it's going to be difficult. Sarri is a very good manager. He turned Napoli around. Benitez had them playing to a certain style, and it wasn't overly successful, although they were in the top three quite often. When Sarri took over, they played a wonderful style of football. They were always on the verge of winning the title, but couldn't finish it off because he didn't use enough players and he didn't have a big enough squad. But I like Sarri as the Chelsea manager. He hasn't got enough time to start with before the season starts to get his ideas across, because he's a manager that not dictates to the players, but he knows what he wants, and you can see from as soon as the team start playing, that's a Sarri side because they play a certain manner.
Yeah, they play a 4-3-3, which is different to what Conte played. If you're Marcus Alonso and Victor Moses, are you worried right now?
To a certain degree. He played with a normal back four. The wide players were attacking players. Moses was an attacking player to start with. I think Alonso could play as a left back. I don't think there's any problem with that. When the Napoli left back used to get forward, he used to get forward with great pace and get crosses into the box. Alonso can get back as well. Moses would be the player that would probably have more of a worry in getting into the side at right back. But Sarri is a top-class manager. He developed a style of play that was enjoyable to watch. It was also successful, and he had a wide players that sort of made different runs to you'll see other people make. Almost where they were running into areas where there wasn't enough space, but the ball still kept on being played into them, and they still got on the end of things. So I'll be looking forward to seeing Chelsea play this season.
He's in an interview. He said he's going to make one or two adjustments. Would one of the areas that he's looking to make an adjustment be up front? There's been talk about Higuain, and Morata's not exactly set the heather on fire at Chelsea, has he?
The two players he had at Napoli, first of all, was Higuain, who became a very good player under him, the best I'd seen Higuain play. He then tried a couple of other players in Milik from Poland, and he also played with Gabbiadini, who eventually went to Southampton. And those players weren't successful, so he ended up playing Dries Mertens as the false centre-forward, and it worked brilliantly for him. I think he wants a centre-forward. That was just because the other two weren't successful that he played Dries Mertens there.
Just finally, one of the adjustments he's already made is to bring in Jorginho. Looks like that was part of the deal to get both to Stamford Bridge. I like him. He's a great passer. You've seen a lot of Serie A. Tell Chelsea fans what they're getting with Jorginho.
A player that sits in front of the two centre-halves, and he'll try and dictate the play. He's a good passer of the ball. I wouldn't say he's the best defensive player that you've seen. My worry for Chelsea is, if he's going to play there,
Kante.
What's Kante going to do? Is he going to go? Do they know they're going to sell him? Because I can't see the two playing together. That's a big problem for Chelsea fans.
Intriguing. Sarri's brand of football is exciting, as is his formation, but will he have time to implement it before the season gets underway in August?